So hi guys, welcome to another food video today, and we're coming from Mui Wo, which is part of Lantau Island, and as you can see it's by the sea. So we're going to be having some seafood dishes which they specialize in. It's one of the stalls in the cooked food center of Mui Wo, so I'm very excited to try what they have to offer. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel right now and give a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. And once again, feel free to put any comments in the section down below. I really appreciate all the support. So let's proceed on to the video. So right now we're here in Wah Kee. It's part of the Mui Wo Cooked Food Center. So we're here in Mui Wo. It's by the sea. So obviously we're going to be having some seafood. They specialize in a lot of the seafood dishes, typical Hong Kong cuisine when it comes to seafood. We're gonna be sampling some, and of course we have a beautiful view by the sea. So overall, I'm excited to see what's in store for us here at Wah Kee. And because we're by the sea and having some seafood, it's always nice to have a shandy, which is a mix of Blue Girl beer and Sprite. So it's a very typical Hong Kong thing to have as well. And we're going to be having it with our seafood. Here are the razor clams. As you can see, lots of seasoning, black bean sauce, and some chili. It's a lot of meat compared to your regular clams. So I can tell why there is a big jump in terms of the price, but overall you get a lot more meat, and then you get the same flavor, same seasoning, same spice. So we're ready to try this out. Although they're bigger than their normal clams, they're just as tender, and yeah, they're very fresh. You can tell very fresh from the market probably. And with the same black bean sauce, it has that nice spice, that nice saltiness. So overall, if you'd want more meat per item, I think this is the way to go. But you can also have the clams. They taste quite similar, but they have a different texture. This one, of course, they're more meaty, bigger. So it's really up to you, but I really enjoy both. And here we have the long-awaited oyster pancake. I believe it's the first time on the channel we're having oyster pancake. As you can see, lots of batter on top, but I think the oysters are also going to be quite massive in size. Then just served with a bit of sauce. So here we go, a nice chunk of the oyster with a bit of the batter. I'll try it on its own first. Yeah, the batter is a bit thick compared to some places, but the oyster, you can really taste the oyster inside. It's quite sweet, very fresh as well. Similar to the razor clams, they're also very fresh. And then it has that nice meatiness, but it's kind of clumped together. So you might have to pull it apart and find where the oyster is, where the batter is. But overall, I really enjoy it. I'll just dip it in a bit of the sauce. Sort of a fish sauce, so to give it a bit of more saltiness, because overall this is a bit more subtle in terms of the flavor. You're just relying on the freshness of the oyster instead of giving it too much seasoning. So when you put it with the fish sauce, that's where the savory kick and the saltiness come from. Overall, very nice together. And here is the squid with the spice salt. We tried as well. Very nice seasoning with lots of garlic, chili. I think there should be some 5 spice on here as well. And it's served with that black vinegar, which usually accompanies the squid. So here I'm excited to try this one. This is in the last dish which we ordered. Get a nice piece of the tentacle here. Look at that coating, very nice. And then let's try it without the vinegar first. Very nice. It has a lighter coating compared to the oyster pancake which we had earlier, but the seasoning is different as well, because this one is more on the garlic. The garlic is not as strong as some other places, but it's still there, definitely there. And then the squid is very tender, no problems in terms of the chew. I think I'll try it with a bit of the vinegar now. Just dip it in a bit of the vinegar.
Yeah. It goes really well with the vinegar because you're adding that touch of sourness, which initially it's quite monotonic in terms of the flavor. It's more of the garlic and savoriness, but with the vinegar, you add that new sourness element, which I really like. Definitely recommend with the vinegar.
So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed the content I put out for you. So that's going to be the last of our Dai Pai Dong series for now. Stick around for next week's video as we're going to be trying something new. Once again, thank you for all your support on this channel. I really do appreciate it. See you in the next video.